Alright, so what is up everybody on YouTube? This is Bullet RC coming to you guys again with another video. Now, I'm just going to ask you guys if you actually do like this name because it slipped up on accident. Some people are saying use sneakly rotation instead of saying weekly sneaker rotation. So if you're in favor of that sneakly rotation title, I'm going to leave it down below in the comments. You can basically thumbs up yes or thumbs down no. So yes or no. The sneakly rotation or the weekly sneaker rotation. Doesn't matter to me. Sneakily does kind of sound a little good though. It's a little good for a slip up. So anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. So let's get started with Monday. Alright guys, so Monday I started off a little strong. Of course, I pulled out the white cement 3s from 2011. Some people don't even know that I had this shoe. I actually posted up on Instagram probably a few weeks ago. People didn't even know I still had it. People were asking me if I'm selling it. This shoe is not for sale. This is actually the shoe that I did my first review on with my face. That's how old these are. These basically either the third or fourth shoe I did a review on. So these definitely hold a sentimental value to me, since these are the first shoe I ever showed my face in a review for. But yeah, man, I remember like it was yesterday. Basically, I went to DTLR at Military Circle Mall. They had 12 left. Yeah, this is an 11 and a half. They had 12 left. I really wasn't expecting them to have it. I had saved up some money for my job, so I went ahead and grabbed them, and there it was, the white cement 3, still pretty clean. I stuffed these joints with socks or paper or anything just to help out with the creasing. But yeah, man, definitely a solid pair of kicks. So we started off Monday strong. Let's go ahead and head into Tuesday. Alright guys, so for Tuesday we got a 3-way collab shoe. That is the Vans X Supreme X Comme des Garçons Vans Skate High. Now these joints right here are definitely dope in my opinion, and probably one of my favorite shoes really, and definitely one of my favorite pair of Vans. I don't have a lot of pairs of Vans, but these were dope in my opinion. You know, you got that leather on the inside, you got this pinstriping designs, especially the polka dots on the back with the Supreme near the heel of the shoe, and of course it's saying Comme des Garçons shirt actually on the bottom of these Vans. I just thought this was a well rounded out collab. Of course you got Harold Hunter on the side, and I did not know about Harold Hunter until after these shoes came about. So once again, is another reason that I like the shoe. It's a little bit of you know, paying tribute to someone, and I think this was just a dope way to do it. Supreme is usually pretty on point with any collabs that they do, and I think this Vans shoe is definitely an extreme example of that. I think this is a really clean shoe, man. Really dope. All leather on the inside. Just, it's really a premium Vans shoe in my opinion, and you guys can't see it, but one of them I do have in white, and then one I do have in black laces. I did that when I first got them just for the on feet, and then I just never changed it. So once again, that is Tuesday, the Vans times Supreme times Comme des Garçons Vans Skate High. Let's move on to Wednesday. Alright y'all, so for Wednesday we're going to switch it up once again, and this time it's going to be the Saucony Shadow Original, and I believe the colorway on this shoe is the Parfait. I think that's the official colorway for it. It's basically an all upper cream. You got some white on the midsole, navy blue on the back with also red accents, and I think it's just a clean colorway. You guys see me, I picked these up recently alongside the Saucony Courageous Premium, and these shoes actually go really well with a 10 deep jacket that I was going to sell, and I think I'm gonna keep it now. It was a cherry blossom jacket from a few seasons ago. But yeah, man, I really like this shoe. Once again, I got them in a size 12. Most of the Sauconys I've gotten have run true to size in my opinion. Basically all of them run true to size in my opinion. No complaints here, but once again, this was one that I was really looking for. And why do I keep saying once again so much? I noticed that. I'm getting off top, but I noticed I say that a lot, so I'm gonna try to cut it down on it. But as I was saying, the Saucony Shadow Original Parfait, a clean kick. I think it retails for about 70 or 80, not even a whole bunch. So if you're looking for something a little bit different, definitely check out the Parfait. Anyway, that was Wednesday, so let's go ahead and get into Thursday. Alright y'all, so getting into Thursday, I went with a shoe that I actually copped to get the Floral KDs a while back. The store had this weird policy. Basically had to spend as much on the I'm not even gonna go over it. It was just a weird policy, and I ended up with these. I wasn't even going in to grab them there on the Flyknit Chukka, and I forgot exactly which colorway this is. I think it's a bright orange maybe. I gotta look on the box, but once again, these run me about 170. And I was going to sell them at first until I put them on. And like Lunarlon, like people ask me, do I like the free sole better on the Flyknit Chukkas, or do I like the Lunarlon sole? And in my opinion, I'm more of a fan of the Lunarlon sole, just because I like the ridges. I think it gives it a unique look. So for me, I'm more on the side of the Lunarlon. Now, will I say Lunarlon is more comfortable than free? In some cases, yes. In some cases, no. It just depends on the model. With Flyknit, you guys know it's going to mold to your foot. And I wear these basically tied all the way up almost. And just to me, Flyknit, as I've said to you guys time and time over again, is just a very innovative technology, and I love my Flyknit kicks because they're breathable, they're comfortable, they just form to your foot, man. It was really a good breakthrough for Nike, man. I really like Flyknit kicks, and I actually got another pair of Flyknit IDs coming in. I might order another pair, so I might have 2 more pairs of Flyknit kicks coming in. So anyways, that is the Flyknit Chukka. I forgot the colorway on these. Maybe it's a bright orange, maybe it's a bright citrus. I really did forget. Anyways, true to size in my opinion. Next kick. Alright guys, so Friday we had the black and white Air Jordan 1, and once again I got these from Detroit Kicks. I'm going to be trying to note where I got some of these shoes from when I do these videos, just because I get that question asked so many times. Where do you buy your shoes? Where do you buy your shoes? Where do you buy your shoes? Even though I post unboxings all the time and tell you guys where I got the shoes at, or a recap of a vlog, where I got the shoes, people still ask the question. So these I got from Detroit Kicks, so you guys can definitely trust them. Once again, black and white. And what I will be doing is if my kicks get dirty during the week or whatever, I will make sure I don't clean them before I do the video. I don't know, it's just something for me. I think it's just more authentic. I don't want to clean my shoes every time I have to do a video. This is just real-time wear. So I basically just got some dirt on my black and white ones. It's fine, they're shoes. I'll live, the kicks will live. If I really need to, I'll hit with some Jason Mark. But once again, black and white, that's a classic colorway. Really easy, really goes with a lot of stuff that I own, since it is black and white. And a lot of times I'm wearing either black and white or red. Those are primarily my 3 colors that you guys can see I'm wearing right now. But anyways, once again, the Air Jordan 1 OG high in black and white. Clean kicks for Friday, so let's go ahead and head into Saturday. Alright guys, so for the last and final kicks of this weekly sneaker rotation or sneakly rotation, definitely one of my favorite pickups of 2015 so far, and that is the Air Max 1 in all black, the patch shoe. Really, as I was wearing, I will say this though, the patch shoes fit true to size, but because this material is very rough and stiff, they're gonna feel they're not, like I was wearing these last night, like I wore them out to the strip, and then I was walking around them, and they're probably gonna hurt your feet at first, because they are hurting my feet. It's just because they're super stiff. I don't know what it is about this material. It's the same way on my my Air Max 1s with desert camo on them. This material with like this hyperfuse, it's a very stiff material. It looks great, but it's just super stiff and not a lot of give in it, so you're probably gonna have to wear them to break them in a little bit. And plus, if you guys have like pets or anything that lives hair or like lint and stuff, these are gonna definitely need a lint roller from time to time, especially with the patch stuff on the side, the Velcro and everything. Just being real with you, they're gonna need it. But other than that, just the flag on the inside, the all black aesthetic, the materials they use, and I mean, I don't know, man, this, even the black inside the air bubble is clean looking. To me, it's more about how these can be personalized. And like I said, of course, this is the patch. So if you don't know what the patch Air Max 1 is, it's basically an Air Max 1. It comes with patches that you can remove, replace, put in different spaces. And these, I kind of turn my patches to the side so it kind of looks like a hazard symbol. They're supposed to be opposite, but they're not opposite right now because I just flipped them. But I mean, oh, well actually, yeah, they are opposite. But to me, I really like this shoe just because it gives everyone that has them a different way to wear them. Maybe you don't want to wear them with any patches, that's fine. Maybe you want to wear it with patches on the right side or just on the left side, or you want 2 of these orange patches on one side and then you want to switch it up. Like, you can kind of do whatever you want with it, and I think that's why this is probably gonna, like, I'm already thinking that this shoe is gonna make it to the top of 15 tops, probably top 16 shoes on feet of 2015. This is definitely gonna be a runner up or on it, and that's just from me seeing it now, the concept. I love shoes where people can kind of customize them themselves. not even customize, but personalize them themselves. And I think this is a great example of that kind of kick. So I'm probably gonna be looking for all 3 of them. Eventually, before the end of the year, I'll probably get the Air Max 90 patches as well. So I want all 3 of the Air Max 1 patches, the 90 patches. I don't know if I'll get the 95s. But yeah, man, I'm gonna be looking out for them. But anyways, guys, much love to all the fam, followers, and supporters, and also shout out to Chili Kicks. That is where I cop these on the Chili List restock. That is about it, guys. Like I said, man, I will leave it down below. Y'all want the weekly sneaker rotation, or y'all want to just be called the Sneakly rotation? Thumbs up for yes, thumbs up for no, or thumbs up for no, and I will leave it down there in the comment section. So anyways, guys, why I keep saying that? Much love to all the fam, followers, and supporters that come to my channel every day. Leave a like, leave a comment, anything of that nature. Leave any positive feedback, even constructive criticism. I take it with no grain of salt, no salt at all. And also, you guys can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, SoundCloud, all your social media at BulletRC. I gotta get out of here, guys. Gotta go help my friend with that podcast I was talking about earlier. Y'all be easy. Peace.